What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the top places to live in Hunterdon County, New Jersey. I am a licensed realtor in New Jersey, so if you have any questions about moving to Hunterdon County, I'd be glad to help. Now let's get to it. So I'm going to highlight the different places to live in no general ranking. I'm going to give you the locations, the population, the shopping, the general feel of the area, that you could find the best area for yourself, because one place might be better for this person and this place might be better for another person. It's all up to what your needs are and what you need for your home and your location. First place we're going to talk about is Flemington, New Jersey. Flemington is going to give you one of the bigger city feels. It's going to have all of the shops and restaurants, chains that you're used to. It's located off Route 31, about 7 miles south of Highway 78. The population's close to 5,000, so while it's not a gigantic city like would be Newark or Morristown or some of these other bigger places, it has a larger population relative to Hunterdon County cities. What's cool about Flemington is there is a lot to do. There's indoor climbing gyms, there's a large ice skating rink that also has a training center for kids. We have Stengel Road, which has like different markets, different events that happen there. There's a brewery, a distillery, lots of good restaurants. So Flemington's the place to be if you want all of the convenience of the Costco, the big shopping centers, the Marshalls, the Home Goods, all these places you don't have to travel too far to get to, while still having a rural feel in different pockets of Flemington. So this may be a good place for you if you want to kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of the New York City area and still have the conveniences of driving to a grocery store and being there in 5 minutes. Next, we're going to get into some towns that have smaller populations and more of what you think of generally Hunterdon County with that country feel. The first place we'll talk about is going to be Tewksbury. Tewksbury is probably one of the more expensive areas. Granted, they have lower tax rates too, so it helps offset those higher property taxes. So with Tewksbury, it is about 10 miles from 287 and 7 or 8 miles north of 78. So it's a little bit tucked away, closer to Morristown, closer to Somerset County. In Tewksbury, you're going to get a very rural feel, lots of large properties, with some big acreage, some splashy homes. There's the famous Tewksbury Inn, which is a great place to get some fine dining for lunch and dinner. Got a little elevated menu, so if you got that anniversary dinner, just want to go out for a special date night, it's a great place to go. Mellick's Farm's also close by, where you can try some cider, pick your own apples, get some of their locally grown produce. Highly recommend the cider. We also have lots of hiking nearby, lots of nature. Like I said, it's tucked away a little bit in the hills in that elevated part of Hunterdon, so you get the quietness. You're not going to get so much shopping centers that you would in Flemington. You're going to have to drive a little bit to Branchburg to get to King's or get to another major supermarket in Clinton. So the balance of it is you get the quiet feel. You're a little closer to Somerset County. You're going to be paying a little more for home prices, but you're getting an excellent location and good tax rates to go along with it. A little northwest of Tewksbury, you're going to find the town of Califon. Califon is very quiet, very small town, only a population of 1,000. So you're not getting big events in Califon. You're not going to have those big town picnics or those big box shop areas. What you do get with Califon is you get that really small town feel, very quiet. The things to do there are going to be hiking, just enjoying the scenery, kicking back on your patio, having a nice drink in the evening, feeling good about your kids running around in the yard, not worrying about high traffic or too busy of activity. Same thing with Tewksbury. You're going to have to drive a little bit to get your shopping on. You're going to have to go to Clinton or Highbridge, or head over to Branchburg to hit those big shopping areas. So if you're there, you're going to want to stock up and not have to run back to the store to get something. There is a small market there, a key market, kind of a specialty market, but you should be able to find something if you did forget butter, milk, cheese or something big for one of those holiday dinners. All right, the last almost rural area we're going to talk about is Alexandria. Alexandria is about 7 miles south of 78 and 20 minutes from Easton, Pennsylvania. So with Alexandria, you're once again getting that rural feel, a lot of space from your neighbors with your property. You're going to be looking at a lot of septic and wells with your property is kind of the trade-off. Alexandria is a very large area, population of about 4,700. So it's big, but people are spread out all over. Some fun things to do, you got Beneduce Vineyards, you go get a nice bottle of wine and dinner with the family, or a nice date night there. There's Delaware Canal State Park, where you can do some kayaking and paddleboarding. You can also look through some activities on the Delaware. Easton, Pennsylvania is about 20 minutes away. Easton is a great place to also do some shopping, get some dinner. A lot of events going on in Easton as well. So just like Califon and Tewksbury, you're going to need to do some driving for doing your major shopping trips. The good thing is it's kind of 15 to 20 minutes from Flemington, Clinton, and Phillipsburg, which would have big shopping centers like ShopRite. Flemington's got the Costco and all those other things too. And Phillipsburg is a big city that has Costco, ShopRite, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, all those things. So you're a little bit in between all those things, which is a good thing about Alexandria, and kind of maintaining that country feel while not being too far away from everything. The next two we're going to kind of pair together because they're so close to each other, and one of them is really small. The small one being the town of Clinton. The town of Clinton has a population of about 3,500, and it's right off of exit 15 and the 78 highway. Home prices tend to be a little lower in Clinton Town versus Clinton Township, with the tax rates being higher in Clinton Township. Some things to do in Clinton is they have a lot of town events going on. The park I'm at now actually hosts the town picnic in September every year. Unfortunately, it got rained out this past year, but it's a great event. They have hot air balloons and they have all types of games for kids to play. A little kickball game going on down there usually. Other things to do in town, they have lots of Christmas events. They have a Dickens Day event. They have a Winter Village. There's Halloween events, 4th of July stuff. All types of event going on in Clinton. Shopping, we have the Walmart, TJ Maxx, ShopRite. Lots of things to do at the Red Mill as well. They have the haunted events at the Red Mill, as well as events throughout the year, like around the Kentucky Derby or during Christmas time. There's also an art center that puts on events. They just put on a Dia de los Muertos event there, so that was a nice cultural event that the town had. Library is nice and new and modern, and the park is getting updated as well. Of course, being out here too, there's lots of good hiking and parks. Clinton Township is the neighboring town. A lot of people get them confused of being the same place, but they're also separate. They feed into the same high schools, but for K-8, it's different. Clinton Township is a big area. It straddles both sides of the 78 highway and both sides of Route 31. Borders with Clinton and then goes all the way down towards Potterstown, closer to the 22 and Somerset. The cool thing about Clinton Township is it kind of neighbors with Clinton. You can kind of join in on their events and kind of hit up Main Street in Clinton. You're close to Flemington, you're close to the highway. You have a good school district. There's a K-2 school, a 3 to 5 school, and then the middle school goes 6 to 8. Great schools, well funded. Population of about 13,000, so almost triple the town of Clinton. Things to do there is Beaverbrook Country Club. If you're into golf, it's an excellent little country club. Very affordable for a membership relative to golf memberships. I don't know if I got any golf people out there, but great place to play, affordable. There's Round Belly Reservoir if you're into the nature thing. Arboretum nearby as well. Just like all the other Hunterdon County places, great nature, great hiking. Highly recommend Clinton Township. Last place we're going to talk about is Lambertville, New Jersey. This is located in South Hunterdon County, right across the Delaware from New Hope, Pennsylvania. about a population of 4,000. With Lambertville being a little far from lots of things, it's a great place to live. You can work remotely because you do have a lot of cool attractions nearby, but there's not the big industries that you're gonna get near New York City or near Somerset. Some things to do in Lambertville are to go to the Music Mountain Theater, catch a show, or go to Bucks County Playhouse across in New Hope. There's lots of great shopping, small businesses to support there, tons of funky stuff to find. You can always hop across the bridge and go to New Hope, catch all the events they got going on there. Like I said, Lambertville is a lot of small businesses, so you're not gonna find too many of the big box shops. There is a Basil bandwagon in Lambertville where you can do some grocery shopping. If you're gonna do a big grocery trip, you're gonna hop across the water and head over to New Hope and head up some of the bigger supermarkets they have there. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope today helps shine light on the different places to live in Hunterdon County. If you have any questions, reach out in the comments, direct message me. You can follow me on Instagram. I would love to help you out, and have a great, awesome, super stupendous, wonderful day. Goodbye.